We have to go to therapy? Sick sons of bitches. What the fuck happened? I mean, I pray you know that pain and that hurt.
What's happening? So, this year has been absolutely crazy. We've had so many things that have really changed the complexion of this year, things that have grinded our gears a little bit, some hot takes that maybe we should be talking about. We're to the end of the month of May, right? We've already got a good sample size from January to now. That's about 4 or 5 months worth of content that we've had so far this year. And we came on the beginning of the year, Tom. What was our big quote, the big thing we kind of tallied up to the Dega Boys channel for this season?
This was going to be the greatest racing season ever.
Yes, we said this was going to be the best, and we really haven't seen that. Nothing's materialized. It's been quite the opposite, actually.
This is Jay from the Dega Boys, reminding you to like this video if you're enjoying it so far. Make sure to hit the subscribe button to see more great content like this. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay notified of all future uploads on this channel. Thanks for watching. Now back to the video.
Of what we said. And all the wrong reasons.
Well,
not racing related. Well, kind of.
There's been good moments.
Yes.
All right. There has been. Like, there's been some good racing, but let's be a little bit of Debbie Downers here.
Yes.
Just talk about it. Let's talk about it.
All right, Tom. So a little bit of, before we get into this, me and Tom came up with lists off the top of our head of things that have happened this season that have really grinded our gears. BDN moments, BDI moments, BDIC moments, Big Daddy FOM moments, FIA moments, anything and everything under the sun that has really grinded our gears this year. So we're going to let Tom read his first one off the list, and we'll just bounce back and forth if we have any comments on some of these or not. So you go with your first one here, Tom.
All right. For the first piece of coal that Santa Motorsports Day gave us was the 23 hours, 58 minutes, and 36 seconds of Daytona.
Yes. Absolutely terrible. We have time left in the race. They have 2 laps to go, and they throw the checkered. We got robbed out of another lap and another minute and a half around the Rolex 24. Such a devastating moment. Really kicked off the year in such a terrible, sour mood for me. I'm disappointed about it this day. That's what spawned the BDI, the Big Daddy IMSA. So heartbreaking. All right. My first one here, Tom. Stage cautions again at road courses has absolutely deteriorated the product at road courses this season so far.
Yikes. All right, the Daytona 497.5.
Yes.
RIP.
And we did not get the true actual winner out of that race. That race was actually won by Alex Bowman. And nothing
that was another one of mine
will ever change my mind. All right, my next one. Fuel saving at super speedways. This goes a lot to my first one with stage cautions at road courses. Get rid of stage cautions at super speedways. It just turned it into now manufactured racing at these speedways where we're going 30 miles slower than what these cars can go, and we just fuel saving a pack. Ruined it.
Tearing down Auto Club.
Rip.
Massive RIP for the motorsports world. Massive.
Rip. I think we could throw not going back to Chicagoland and Kentucky in that mix, but that's not this year. But yeah, same premise. Yeah. Sad. Auto Club got ripped to the ground. My next one, SRX, gone. I mean, we get 3 years of SRX, and it's gone. Can't ever have nice things. Just gone.
Gone. Just gone. Just like that, gone. Jay kind of touched on this, but the wrong car won the Daytona 500.
I'm mad about it. I never let that one go.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
I wish I was disappointed. I'm mad. Like I might be turning red a little bit. I am pretty mad about that. But all right, my next one is Carlos Sainz gets a penalty at Miami after that contact that where Piastri ran into him. Sainz is the one that gets the penalty.
Oh, that is a bad lookup. Just. Oh man, that was bad. Whew. All right, I got the Atlanta fiasco. That includes the repave, the caution inconsistencies, the terrible racing. Thank God for the 3 wide finish at the end.
Yes. Yeah. And again, like the Daytona 500 or the Daytona 497.5, I think that the wrong guy won that race. Inconsistencies. My next one. Peugeot's penalty at Qatar. Running out of gas on last lap. End up giving him a disqualification for that. Because they couldn't get back pit road on their own power. Still mad about that. That's BS. Big Daddy FIA.
Next one I got. The NASCAR tires. Harder than the stones that Jesus walked on. What soft tires?
Ruins every race. Every single race. It's dog water. My next one. SVG's corner cutting penalty at Coda. Taking him out of the P2 position because apparently he cut a corner. Still mad about it.
Oh, I've got banning ingenuity. Weck. I just want to say Weck. I had a little bit of IMSA.
Yeah. 100%. It's terrible. It's terrible. My next one is Lando Norris not getting a penalty for jumping the start at Jeddah. Comes to restart, blatantly obvious. Caught it in 4K, and they let it slide.
Oh man, that is so bad.
So dumb. Favoritism.
I've got the NASCAR Coliseum.
Garbage. Terrible idea. Dog water. What a colossal failure. My next one. Dorian Pond getting the 10 grids or the 10 spot penalty at Jeddah for not seeing the checkered flag.
No, she went past the checkered flag. She freaking
there's
one lap and they disqualified her.
Disqualified her. It should be their points leader right now.
Oh.
Big rip in the chat there for Dorian Pond.
All right. The infamous Toyota BOP.
Crap. Garbage.
Oh, that is so bad.
They couldn't beat him, so they BOP'd him to the ground. Then they lift the BOP, and now they do better. In their final cycle of this car, the final year of the cycle of the GR10.
They just wanted to mess with them. That's all they did.
Crap.
That's all they're doing.
Big Daddy FIA.
Yep.
My next one is Fox Broadcasting. Absolutely freaking dog water. Terrible, worst broadcasting team I've ever seen. Kevin Harvick is terrible. Boyer is terrible. Mike Joy has got dementia. Missing things that Stevie Wonder could see. Not hearing things that Helen Keller could hear. Just terrible.
Okay, I've got Ferrari and BMW BOP IMSA.
Crap.
Awful.
Crap.
That is so bad. They're just BOPing the cars to the ground. That's all they're doing.
It's terrible.
They've got an ulterior motive, and you can see it through the lines. You can see it.
Well, it's the same with WEC. They got the new the hypercar Ferraris after winning Imola. Boom. Or I guess they didn't win Imola, but they were the fastest ones in Imola. BOP right after. Crap. Denny Hamlin jumps the restart at Richmond. Nothing comes of it.
Yeah.
Not only that, but he also ran Truex into the wall to win that race as well after jumping the restart. BS. Bullshit. Crap.
I got team owners complaining about not making money. Can't even say it with a straight face.
That is so laughable. Oh, man. That yacht and that $1 million house on Lake Norman is really nice, though. That's terrible. Terrible. My next one. Buddy Kofoid's transponder not picking up that lap lead at the Chili Bowl, costing him the chance at a victory.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Mad. Also, I mean, this one I kind of want to throw in there, too. The officials at the Chili Bowl overreacting to T-Mez and trying to throw him out of the building.
Oh, yeah.
Crap. Why?
I can't even laugh at that.
That's terrible.
That's just terrible. It's awful. Okay, I've got, since the inception, unsafe cup cars.
Yeah.
Again, another driver gets hurt. Terrible.
It's terrible. Terrible. Eric Jones this time. Who's next? Until we finally fix something. These cars are terrible. My next one goes a lot with what Tom just said, and this is another thing that's going to cause more injuries. Inconsistent cautions in NASCAR. Richmond, we get Suarez dead sideways with his left door exposed to the field. No caution. Kyle Busch touches the wall. Caution is out sooner than he even hits the wall. We go to Talladega. Caution should have been thrown right when the wreck happened in front of the field. Keselowski should have won that race. Got screwed out of it. And then Atlanta. We got 2 cars wrecking coming down pit lane. No caution in the middle of a cycle. Inconsistencies and cautions in NASCAR.
I got fake rain tires.
100% fake. They're not real. Not real. One chance we got to try them. They didn't even let him run through a cycle. Had to pull him in. Top caution. Fake tires. Fake rain tires.
Yeah.
The Recce Roundhouse fine and Recce Senior getting banned from NASCAR races.
That's funny.
It's terrible, but it's funny. The biggest fine in NASCAR history for that altercation with Busch, where he didn't even get a chance to even really do anything besides one punch, and then we got Roundhouse Senior can't even buy a ticket to the NASCAR race. He can't even go sit in the nosebleeds now. BS.
Oh, I've got this was pretty funny too. NASCAR making aero adjustment on short tracks.
Oh, dude, it's so bad.
It's comical. It's comical.
Dude, like, you can't even make that up. That isn't happening.
It is. They're so damn worried about the aero. So worried about it. They're completely blinded by the tire issues and the unsafe cars.
Oh man. Cue the more you know.
Yeah, right.
Oh man. My next one, 1940s camera technology. We get 3 photo finishes this year, and we got cameras that they used. They had better cameras on the first space shuttle mission, dude, or the first Apollo mission to the moon. What are we doing? 1940s cameras with the closest finishes of all time. You can't even render an image right. Crap. And I think all of these photo finishes that we've had to go to these 1940s cameras, all of them are wrong. Every one of them. And Bowman won the Daytona 500. I believe Blaney won the Atlanta race, and I believe that that Buescher won Kansas. Everything I've seen, I'm never going to change my mind on those 3.
All right, next one, charters.
Crap.
And the disease that is spreading. IndyCar might have charters in the coming years.
Yeah, it's we've seen what it's done in NASCAR. It's absolutely killed small teams. Absolutely killed them. It's got to the point where BJ McLeod has to sell a charter just so he can run 3 races a year because he's gonna get a fat paycheck. It's literally what it is it's black market just insider trading is what it is. It's terrible. It's ruined NASCAR. Hopefully IndyCar doesn't fall down that same trap. I'm praying. My next one, NASCAR stealing Lee Diffie. I'm so mad about it. We get Lee Diffie, Townsend Bell, one of the best combinations in IndyCar, and now NASCAR is going to go and ride the coattails of Lee Diffie too. BS.
I got Penske cheating at St. Pete. Not Penske. Team Penske cheating at St. Pete. Absolute stain. Absolute stain.
The integrity.
They knew what they were doing too. They knew
100%. 100%. And by Joseph Newgarden's reaction, he didn't think he was going to get caught.
No remorseful. There was no remorse. No remorse.
My next one is the Austin Hill debacle. Tom said this in the beginning of this podcast. Ends up taking out Custer. It's bad as Kyle Busch, Ron Hornaday situation, and nothing happens because it's Austin Hill. Nothing ever bad happens to Austin Hill and Denny Hamlin, and they get away with freaking everything. BS. Crap. Where's the suspension? Where's the probation? Park his ass.
Yep. I got, in typical McLaren fashion, McLaren, Cannon, Malukas.
Garbage.
Yikes.
Didn't even get a chance. I hate it. I hate it from Malukas. Come back to her. We're here for it.
It's about to be litty. It's going to be insane.
All right. SHR shutting down. Sad. Sad day for NASCAR. Sad day for motorsports. Sad day for racing. I don't know what else to say. Gene Haas been around forever. Tony Stewart's been around forever. And rest in peace, SHR. I hope you guys can win a race before the end of the year.
I got Andretti getting shot down for a chance at F1.
It's crap.
Terrible.
It's crap.
It's awful.
Yeah.
It's just a rich boys club. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's amazing Haas got in there.
Yeah, and I'll go to the same point as that. My next one is Saleem, or the director of the FIA, telling them that if you want to get into F1, you got to buy another team. We won't let you in unless you fork up the money to buy into this rich boy club. Even though you're gonna have to do it anyway by bringing in a new team and more sponsors and new manufacturer into the sport. Crap.
You got any more?
The only other one I want to say, last one here. If you don't got any more, my last one. And
I've got plenty more.
Oh, keep going then. I'll let you run.
Okay. I've got Adrian Newey moving or being forced out of his seat due to the actions of team principal.
Yes.
Yours truly, Christian Horner. I've got Kostecki getting bent because his team is jealous. He's wanting to race in NASCAR. I got Christian. Yeah.
What kind of crap is that? Growing your own brands, your own sport, your own team.
Awful.
I mean, that's terrible. It's freaking terrible.
He brought viewers to V8 Supercars.
Yeah.
By wanting to go race in NASCAR.
Yeah, and brought sponsors to his team. Like,
yeah.
That's crap.
I've got Christian Horner still in power. That's unfreaking believable. Unbelievable.
Yeah, and turning blame on other people. It's everybody else's fault. And having the insecurity that he has.
The insecurity, that is exactly it. And it's mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. I got the FIA giving a penalty to Alonso at Melbourne for running his race. And George Russell being too, what do you call it? Overzealous through the corner. George Russell completely did that to himself. Let's see. FIA's negative outlook on Spanish drivers.
Facts.
That is
100%.
True.
Yeah. Flo. We can add Flo to that list too. I mean, Flo.
Yeah.
Alonso, Sainz. It doesn't matter. They don't like Spanish drivers.
And I'm saying this because I'm kind of a homer, but Steiner getting canned.
Yeah.
You know, I'll just end it out with this. Haley Deegan.
Yeah, there's nothing more to say about that one.
Slap a MF and 15 on it.
Hell yeah. Yeah. My final one I was going to say, Tom, I think this is a good one to round it out in. The NASCAR gaslighting and indoctrination from that Netflix special that they had. We got so many new viewers coming into the sport, and they're completely lying and gaslighting to fans and calling us dumb for pointing out the flaws that we see on a regular basis and saying that's normal. That's how it's always been. But there it is. That would be our first segment of what we call it. What's happening? We'll post this in a video format for you guys to watch. And if you guys are watching that video right now, comment and give us any more examples that we may have missed or anything that grinds your gears in the Round the Motorsports world from this year. I'm really curious to see what our community has to say. Those are just about 30, 40 examples that have happened since January. We're only in May. What is going on? Is the sky falling? I can't believe it. But that will be our first edition. We'll probably do another one of these in a couple more months from now. I think this will be a good 3 to 6 month check-in to see what's going on, what really grinds our gears. So thank you for tuning in for the What's Happening segment.